In today's video, we're going to be going over a pretty simple law of attraction manifestation concept that not a lot of people talk about. It is mirroring. Basically, what you receive, what you get, is what you reflect out to the universe. The universe is our mirror, and what we reflect to it, it gives it back to us. I hope you guys understand that. Let's think of some examples real quick. So if you're poor, you think poor thoughts, you act poor, you do a bunch of poor things that correlate with having a very poor mindset. Guess what you're reflecting to the universe? You're reflecting that poor mindset to the universe. The universe isn't going to give you anything but the things that you put out, like your poor energy. So whatever type of energy you put into the universe is going to reflect it back out to you. And that goes the same thing for when you're manifesting riches, wealth, all of that stuff. You put out that energy, you put out that vibration, you put out those thoughts, you act like it, you think like it. You're putting out that happy, high vibration, high frequency energy out to the universe. It's going to reflect back into you. And this is a pretty simple concept of manifestation. So think about that for a second. How do we use this concept of the universe mirroring to get what we want, to get our manifestations to come true? Like it's a simple concept. We learn to use this concept in our daily lives. Like it's a proven concept. If we can use this concept in good ways and in bad ways. How are we going to use this to get our manifestations to come true? For me, I'm trying to reach 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am going to reach 20,000 subscribers. How do I put that out to the universe to reflect it back to me? How do I do that? By filming videos every day, thinking what I'm going to do with 20,000 subscribers, acting as if I already have 20,000 subscribers, thinking like that. I'm posting on my Instagram story and I don't even have 20 followers on it. I'm just putting out that vibration of having a lot of followers to the universe to reflect it back to me. And that's what you guys need to do for whatever you're trying to accomplish. You put out that frequency out to the universe, and the universe is going to reflect it back to you. It works for everything. It's like the law of gravity. It's an ongoing thing. Pretty much no other explanation to it. But when I was in a low vibrational state, I was suicidal, I was depressed. I was always constantly like in a victim mindset, and it put me in a downwards loop because I kept on thinking of it, and then the universe always reflects what you put into it. So I kept on getting negative things happen to me, like getting made fun of, getting things lead to the next thing, and before you know it, I'm in a downwards loop. And what really got me out of that downwards loop is through the learnings, the teaching of the law of attraction, manifestation. I read the book The Secret. That's what really made the switch for me to get out of that victim mindset and putting positive energy and high frequencies out to the universe to manifest what I really want. My YouTube subscribers, more money, the cars that I want, the followers that I want, the life that I want. After reading The Secret, that was a very pivotal moment in my life where I was in that spiral of thinking bad thoughts, always being in a victim mindset, crying myself to sleep, going on like TikTok, like watching all the sad videos and shit like that. And now I don't even want to see, I don't want to hear about that sad shit. You can take that sad shit somewhere else. Don't bring that to me. Don't cry on my shoulders. You can cry on my shoulders, okay? I'm kidding. I'll help you out, but I'm just saying I'm trying to get rid of all that negativity as much as possible, because it does. People's vibrational can get put onto you. If you're in a negative area, you're gonna tend to get it's gonna infect your mind, and you're gonna get in that negative state and thinking negative thoughts. And yeah, so it's good to put yourself in an area of positive mindset to attract what you want. Because like I said, if you're in a negative mindset, negative things are going to reflect from the universe back to you. And think about what you really want. How am I going to use this knowledge, knowing now that the universe is a mirror? How am I going to use this to my advantage to better my life? Because I'm giving you guys the sauce. I'm giving you guys the sauce. how to really change your life. How are you going to use this information? Because you can apply it to any field of your life. Let's try to come up with another one on top of my head. Okay, yeah, you have a lawn mowing business. You want to get it to, let's say like $10,000 a month. Your lawn mowing business is $10,000 a month. How are you gonna get it to that, knowing that the universe is a mirror? So how can you reflect that energy to the universe to reflect it back to you $10,000 a month? I would first start by creating a vision board with like a picture, $10,000, getting that image in your head that to know that it's possible using affirmations. Like once you know it's possible, you're emitting that frequency out if you know it's possible and that's what you really want. You try to be specific with your goals and what you want to accomplish. But like I said, get that installed, get that faith in you, and then once from there, you think, oh, what am I going to do with the $10,000 a month? Am I going to hire more employees? What am I going to do after that? Because now you're thinking of, you already have it. You're acting as if you already have the $10,000 a month, and that's the ultimate way of fucking emitting that frequency. If you're acting as if you already have it, it's, oh my gosh, come on, the universe is gonna, it's a matter of time before the universe reflects it back to you. Act as if you have it already, because I've said this many times and I'll say this again. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you have, who you are. You attract who you are. If you are a person that is a hard worker and you get when you're in your quote unquote lucky, the reason why I say that is because you can like brainwash your mind. It's saying, oh yeah, I'm lucky. Come on, the universe is going to reflect that shit back to you. It goes deep down to the identity for long-term results. Universe is a mirror. What can I say? Emit that frequency out there. Nothing's gonna, it's simple once you learn it. And this is just step number one for you. Watching this video and really learning that, hopefully it changes your perspective on a lot of things, because this manifestation, this universe stuff is real. It is real. If you're a Christian, it's real. If you're a Muslim, it's real. If you're Jewish, it's real. Come on, it's the simple things like this what really separate the top 1% and the not 1%, the 99%, what I mean. But yeah, hopefully you guys can take this information and apply it to your life, because I'm really just trying to help you guys out, and I'm trying to get big on social media. I spent so much time researching this by myself. So yeah, I've got my goals in life, and yeah, I'm just trying to accomplish it too. And I'm using this knowledge, knowing that the universe is a mirror, to reflect my frequency to attract the things that I want. Anyways, yeah. That's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys can learn something. I can change your perspective on a lot of this stuff. I love you guys so much. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I know that's cliche and shit, but it's really true. You're witnessing my manifestations come true firsthand. Anyways, I love you guys a lot. I'm trying to post more because I'm emitting my frequency out there. Anyways, love y'all so much. My last video went viral, 130 views as of now. Appreciate everybody that commented, and it's all love, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything, and I don't know why I'm still yapping, but I am. See y'all later. Love you guys. Seriously, love you guys.